guys, now we're going to read our story today. For our story, we are going to be reading Thelma the Unicorn, and this is by Erin Blabby, and it is a really cute story. So before we read, make sure that you are sitting down in a nice area with no distractions. If you have people sitting with you, make sure that they're going to be quiet with you so that you can listen to the story. Okay, here we go. Thelma felt a little sad. In fact, she felt forlorn. You see, she wished with all her heart to be a unicorn. That's her dreaming in the clouds. Her best friend's name was Otis, and he liked her quite a lot. He said, "You're perfect as you are." But Thelma said, "I'm not." So there's Otis, who thinks she's perfect the way she is. And then like that. And that was when she saw it, a carrot on the ground. It gave her such a great idea, she squealed and she jumped around. She took that simple carrot and she tied it to her nose. I'll say that I'm a unicorn. It might just work. Who knows? There she finds the carrot. Here she ties it on her nose, on her head. Look at her friend Otis. Well, as she did, a truck drove by. The driver rubbed his eyes. "Good grief, is that a unicorn?" he shrieked in great surprise. As Thelma watched the swerving truck, it very nearly hit her. Would you believe that truck was filled with nice pink paint and glitter? Wow. So there they are. The driver thought he saw a unicorn, so he messed up the car. And look at what all spilled out. Oh, Thelma looked amazing. She was a unicorn. "I'm special now," she cried out loud. And so a star was born. Look at that. All the people who are her fans now. All across the world, the whole wide world, her fans would cheer her name. Thelma loved it every bit. The fame, the fame, the fame. Look at her going down a red carpet. Ooh, superstar. Thelma was a superstar. Her dreams had all come true. But soon she found that so much fame was kind of tricky too. This is her on her yacht called the Fairy Princess. Look at her tanning on a boat. And then look at how many people want to see her, touch her, say hi to her, take a picture with her. That's a lot of people. You see, her fans were mad for her. They'd scream and cry and laugh. They'd chase her everywhere she went to get her autograph. In fact, they'd chase her all day long. And it never, ever stopped. They chased her while she exercised. They chased her while she was shopping. "Please don't chase me anymore," she asked the screaming crowd. "We'll chase you all we want," they said. "We're fans, so it's allowed." Poor thing, look, she can't work out. She can't go shopping. They're bothering her. And she's asking them to stop and look at her fans being nice. No. And some were not her fans at all. No, some were really mean. And some just did the meanest thing she'd really ever seen. So they're throwing things at her when she's skating. How mean. And then here there's people, she's in the car, and then these people have signs, these two girls. It says, I don't like unicorns. And her sign says, I agree. How rude. That's called hateful. So one dark night, she felt quite sad, this famous little pony. And she said, I thought that I'd feel great, but all I feel is lonely. So look at her sad in her bed, looking at pictures. She has things thrown at her, her paint's coming off. And then do you remember who this friend is? Otis, her best friend back at home. And so with that, she changed her mind, this lonely unicorn. She cleaned off all her sparkles and she ditched her magic horn. And she walked right past the crowd and they didn't even notice. She thought how nice that it would be. So she walked right by them here and they didn't even notice. And she went back home to see her lovely Otis. And when he asked her about her trip beneath their favorite tree, she simply said, oh, it was fun. That's them hugging and getting back together. But I'd rather just be me. The end. This is a great story about loving yourself for who you are. Even though people look different and act different and dress different, doesn't mean we have to be the same and liked by everyone else. Sometimes it's just better to love yourself for who you are. So I hope you enjoyed your story today. And I hope you enjoyed the calendar. And I will see you guys later for our dance party. So have a good day.